What's crack-a-lacking, guys? I'm a Duck Quack here, and welcome to the first episode of our Trade to Glory series on FIFA 18. Now, it's only web access at the moment, so I'm not really sure how much trading or anything we can actually get done today. It's most likely we'll probably be able to open the returning packs we get, I guess, and then have a look at the new features like the SBCs and stuff. But first off, we've got to choose our nation, and obviously, if you guys have watched any of the series from before, we're going to be going with Argentina because you've just got the biggest player on FIFA in there, Higuain, who was just absolute god for us last year. We're going to get just a basic team, just like you do normally, I think, here. But it's going to be made up predominantly of Argentinians, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's looking like the majority of players. So we've probably got enough for like a full team of Argentinian players. No Higuain, obviously, because there are no rare cards. But that's fine. It's all about the packs. It's all about what we can actually get in these. I'm guessing we got some kind of tasks to do here. Oh, so we just got to literally kind of jump through the hoops like last time. Is it just a case of dragging or swap striker for... Okay, so we get to use a lone player. Okay, I'm kind of with it now, and Higuain is there, so there is no option that we are not taking Higuain for our starting slot there. It seems like it's just going to be a few basic tasks. This is really cool, actually. So we get to choose a brand new kit. None of these are really all that nice, though, to be fair. I guess we could go with the buy-in away kit. You know what? I don't hate the buy-in away kit. We can use the buy-in away kit for our home kit, and then for our away kit, we'll just use the... I don't even have any idea which of these kits we want to use. Probably none of them, to be honest. They're all pretty ugly. Let's just take the Germany away kit. And then we get a free club badge as well. What? We'll go for Juventus because of Higuain, but it's a bit weird that they give you stuff like this because 99% of the time you're not going to want to use the kits they give you. You're not going to want to use the badge they give you. You're going to get extremely lucky if it's actually something you want to use for the long term. We do get 1,000 coins just for logging in, which isn't a bad way to start things up, and a couple of FUT kits as well. But the only thing I really care about right now is opening these packs. So we've got 4 all-player packs and 2 gold packs to open. And then on the store, I'm guessing it's the 7.5. Yeah, it's just the standard stuff in the store at the moment, which is pretty much normal for when they release a new FIFA. We can get like a rare gold in these packs, but with just the one rare player, I'm guessing it's pretty unlikely for us to get anything of huge value. I mean, like, Mendy's not awful. Yeah, there's probably like the chances of having someone in these packs you're going to use for a long-term basis is very, very unlikely. We might as well just send everyone to the club or store all in club. That's what I was looking for. And just jump straight onto the second pack here. If we get one rare gold player, you know what? Ashley Williams isn't bad. For like a starting BPL squad, if we go down that route, his pace isn't fantastic, but 81 defense, 81 physical. He will fit in pretty nicely, actually. And it's the silver rare we get again. Still, no bronze rares is pretty nice, actually, because the silver rares can just massively increase as the year goes on and different SBCs and stuff come out. Not quite as lucky with the third pack. We do get 76 rated as our highest gold. And then we do pick up a bronze rare in this one. Is it from maybe League 2 or something? It's an English league, I'm pretty sure anyway. That leaves us with just the 1 all-players pack left, if it wants to load, and then 2 gold packs, which I'm not really expecting anything huge. You know what? That's not bad again. 78 rated Russian player. And our rare is actually a gold in the last pack. It's Kappa. Right back from La Liga. Is that from... It's from SD Aiba. You know what? His pace isn't bad at all, though. His physical's pretty damn good as well. Again, he could fit into a lot of teams pretty nicely. We did pick up another BPL centre-back, but with 29 pace, I'm pretty sure that... Oh, no, Hull got relegated. Of course Hull got relegated. A championship centre-back, but 29 pace regardless. He's just not going to see any playing time in anything this year. On to the 2 gold packs, then. We get an 80 rated Caesar. I'm pretty sure that's a downgrade from last year. I think he was about 81, 82. We do get squad fitness, a couple of decent consumables for the chemistry styles, a kit which I have no use in, and then Emirates Stadium as well. We'll keep him in the cup because we just don't know what might sell at any point in these early terms of FIFA. And we also pick up a duplicate Ashley Williams as well. And we get Sinclair in the pack, so let's send him straight to the transfer list. Yes. And no squad fitness or anything in this, just the 2 players. and send all of those to the club. So that's the packs done. We obviously we're never going to get much in them. And I don't even know if the transfer market is currently open. It looks like it is. And it looks like they've made a lot of changes to this web app as well. So you can kind of filter in the same way, but it just seems like it's a lot easier to use. If we're looking for consumables as well, let's see if you can search for individual and there you can't. I was wondering if they'd like separated the squad and single fitness cards, but that hasn't happened yet. All of the squad fitnesses are going to be up for stupid money at the moment. They're not actually selling for that much, are they? 750 is a bid on that one, which you're just not going to have any demand for them at the moment because there's not even early access up at the moment, so nobody's going to be buying these cards, even if they are 700, 750. And on top of that, when the game is actually released, the sheer amount of packs that are going to be opened, it's just not going to leave any kind of room for decent profit to start with because everyone's going to be opening them like mad. There's no weekend league to rinse through them. Although people will be playing the game, it's not quite as high intensity, if you like, as when weekend league is available. I'm going to have a look as well what squad builder challenges we've got to start. So we have got a 2-player pack that's untradeable for this. And I'm pretty sure this is the same as last year where we're just putting in bronze players. So we just want a bronze goalkeeper from the club. Search here. I like how they're laying everything out here. It's just so much easier to use. We will get rid of we'll keep the Premier League player actually. We just get rid of the random Argentinian. We're not going to use those Argentinian players, so if they can fit into these squad builder challenges, we might as well just pop them in. Again, with this one, if we can find any Argentinian bronze centre-backs, we don't want to use anything higher than that, then they're going to be the guys that we're just simply getting rid of here. I'm not sure if we actually need any decent chemistry here, though. So we might be able to just get away with using any free random players. Let's throw the Bundesliga player in there as well. And then for a CDM slot, we will just throw in a... We'll just throw in a random Argentinian player as well. Does that give us enough? It does. So we just needed them to be in the right positions for the second one. And then for the third one, I'm guessing we might need a tiny bit of chemistry here. If I remember the last one anyway, it did want you to have a little bit. And it was 3 nations exactly. So we just need any guy there. And then an Argentinian basically in one of these last 2 slots, I think. We'll throw a random guy there and hopefully have an Argentinian player for our left mid position. We don't. Okay, let's just change the striker over to an Argentinian. We did have one, I'm pretty sure. There we go. That should do it. Perfect. We don't need to search, we need to submit. And we're going to get a 2-player pack as well as all the bronze packs, but this is what we needed to see. So we've got a premium loan player reward pack for this one, an all players pack here, a rare mega pack for the hybrid leagues. These are going to be so expensive to start off with though. League and Nation hybrid again is going to be fairly expensive, but these 55k packs for completing these are pretty nice, especially when like there's so much value in the market. All players are worth so much more at the start of FIFA. We've got the normal upgrades at the bottom still, and the 2, so it is the ones that were leaked, the Super League and Liga Bankuma MX squad builder challenges, which is Quaresma and Gignac, which probably is assists, as people suggested. But these ones are the ones that are interesting. How much can we possibly complete these for? Is it minimum team rating of 68 on that one as well? Minimum, so we need golds on that one, golds on that one, and I'm guessing it's golds on this one. Yes, full golds on this one. It gives us a mega pack. We're not going to be near to enough coins to complete these at the moment because we can't play any games or anything, but if we can get these done fairly quickly, then we should be able to at least get back the amount that we put into them, just because of how much prices are selling for on the market. It doesn't matter that we have to spend that little bit more because we will make it back from the packs in it. I'm not sure if there's any other new features that they've added. Oh, they have got the objectives here as well. Okay, so what do we actually get for completing these objectives? I don't think it shows you. I'm pretty sure you get pack rewards for the objectives, or do we not? I'm not sure. It doesn't matter because we got to play games anyway for like the Netherlands assist and just use your head and just play and everything. So it's kind of irrelevant. But I was pretty sure that it was packs that we got for those. I could be completely wrong. Anyway, we'll just jump into here and we'll open the bronze packs and the 2-player pack, which I think could be silvers or bronzes or whatever with those as well. And store these guys in the club. Any kind of squad fitness here again is massive for us. I don't think they're tradable, which isn't a problem because we can just use these in the other SBCs that we've got coming up, especially a French right back from LA Galaxy. He seems like he's going to have some kind of value attached to him just being French in the MLS. We'll store him in the club for now anyway. The last bronze pack is a 4-player pack, is it? Or is it just a random 4-card pack? Either way, yeah, it's just a random 4-card pack. It's pretty useless either way. And we are guaranteed 1 gold player in here and 1 rare. So it could be a rare gold player if we get lucky. We don't get lucky. We are not getting lucky in this. It's the silver rare. Both Argentinian though, so I guess... I don't know, is the trend continuing from the nationality we picked at the start? Is it still going on to be... we get more Argentinian players from SBC challenges, or was that just stupidly lucky? I have absolutely no idea. What I'm going to do is try and clear up a little bit of the stuff that we got from those packs. See if anything will sell. See if there's any parts of these challenges we can actually complete with the small amount of coins we generate. And then have a look to see if we can maybe trade with the couple of thousand coins we get on the market. Okay then guys, so after not the best of packs to start with, we've got to the stage where there's not a lot else we can do in terms of obviously opening packs, or the SBCs are a little bit too expensive to complete. So what I've done is I've gone through my club and had a look at the players, the gold player side of it that we can sell. Now the majority of them, they're selling for about 400 or 500 coins, and that's simply because nobody can access the game, nobody can use these players, and hence there's just no demand. Because I'm probably going to be completing some of the squad builder challenges myself, I don't really want to sell these players for around discard value, so I'm happy hanging on to them and then selling these few guys that sell for maybe a little bit more than their discard value. Now, do I believe that Kappa for 86 pace on a player in La Liga for a fullback is worth under 2,000 coins this early in the game? Probably not. I could probably have made 1, maybe 2,000 coins more if I just held him for a few days, maybe a week until the game was released. But the problem I have with that is these 1,900 coins I can get now are worth a lot more to me than the 4,000, say, that I could get in a week's time, because I can use these to invest in things I believe are have a lot more potential anyway. It's the same with the likes of Sinclair. Williams was a duplicate, so I was going to sell him whatever to give us some capital. And the same with Mendy, 82 pace left back in the Premier League. Probably would go for a little bit more than this at the start of the game. Now the reason I'm showing you guys this is because you could have more coins from these 4 players, say, in about a week's time. But if you can turn the little bit of coins you can get out of these into a ton more before that week's come, then it makes sense every time to sell them beforehand. So what we did is we sold up these guys. It gave us, what is it, about 5,000 coins roughly from all of them, added to the 1,000 we already had. So we were sitting on about 6,000 coins. And then I was just looking around the market. Now, without people being able to play the game, it's very hard for them to actually get any kind of desire or need or craving to buy these players so early on. So what I started to look at were the squad builder challenges. Now, we briefly looked at these earlier. That's not the one. This is the one. And the majority of them are the same as we had last year. The likes of the hybrid leagues, the hybrid nations, and League and Nation hybrid. The problem again here is you're just going to need gold players, and you're also going to need chemistry for some of them, which just isn't possible at the moment without being able to get onto the game and actually play. What we can control, though, is the 2 league SBCs. Now, as it stands, everybody is opening these packs, these silver player packs, bronze, gold, whatever they may be, but they're having no value because people aren't looking to complete these quite yet. So all I have done is something very simple. I've gone through the entire list of just Super League for now, and I've had a look at which players hold value. So if we just use this as an example, this is how I did it, just because I'm lazy and I didn't want to go on Google, and I'd rather just use it this way. So I came on here, set all my filters up to the club that we need, the position that we need to have a look at and contact players, and had a search. So as we can see here, we've got 2 right backs, one's gold rarity, so he's going to flood the market at some point, and one's silver, who's going to be rarer, bronze. He's going to be rarer, but there's 2 of them. There's no huge demand for these players when we compare it to the likes of this. If we have a look at the 2 centre-backs here, there are 2 centre-backs. These 2 players are the only ones that can fill these slots. Yes, you can get away with dropping a CDM back into a centre-back position, but most of the time you're going to need at least one of these guys, and there is only 2 of them. These guys are selling for around discard. You saw me bid on one of these, I think, just now for 400. That's kind of the max that I'm willing to pay, and even that's a little bit of a stretch, just because I know that we can get them for cheaper if we're patient and if we keep looking around. Another example of someone is, let me just find another player. Where else do we want to look? Let's go on to Multazipor, or whatever the name of the club is. I apologize for any awful pronunciations here. So if we have a look at these guys, we can see that in their left back position, I think it is, We have one player. Yeah, we've just got Sissoko, who is a rare silver. And I think it's the same for another. I think their left mid has got one player. It has. It's got Sahin, another silver. With the left mid and stuff, it's always worth just checking to see if there's like a left wing available. Obviously, there isn't here, which means that left back and left mid position, the only two players on the left-hand side of the pitch, are going to hold some significant value. So if we can pick these guys up for cheap, then we're going to be quids in when it comes to it. Like I mentioned here, I'm happy to spend about 400 coins on these, but there's so... The problem is, again, there's bigger players. Obviously, the rare silver players hold a little bit more value. And these are the guys I've managed to pick up so far. So firstly, I grabbed this guy for 350. Probably not the best buy. I mean, he's going to rise in price, but there's centre midfielders. There's a couple of them you could drop back if needed. The rating side of him is what makes him so special. This guy here, the only left mid for Kayserispor, blah, blah, something like that. And we picked him up for 400. If we check the transfer market for him now, there's one on there for 10,000 coins. We're going to hold this guy because this card here isn't selling at the moment. You know what? Why would we hold him? We might as well just list this guy up for 9,000 coins. If he sells, then happy days. And if he doesn't sell, then no problem. We can just hold on to him. Let's just list that guy up for 9,000. I'm happy to. 9,000, we're not going to be greedy with it. So the same here with Murillo. He's a right mid. I think he's the only right mid available for the team. The cheapest one on the market is 700, who we're still trying to squeeze every tiny bit of value out. You can see we've got the bid for 300 on him there. And then it jumps up to 4,500 as the next cheapest. Going down the list, just the last one we'll look at here is going to be this ATAC guy, ITAC. You can see here, again, a 700 coin one, 50 minutes left, and a 1700 coin one. I don't expect to get massive value out of these players yet, as people don't have the coins from playing the games to complete these. But we're preparing way in advance, and we are ready to go as soon as people start requiring them. And I am going to throw a bid on the one guy that was there. We've got a right mid here as well. Let's just check this guy. He's absolutely flooding the market at the moment. We picked him up for 250, and as you can see, we're already 1,200 coins cheaper than the next cheapest one. I am watching, as you can see as well, all the super cheap ones I'm either throwing a bid on or just adding to my watch list so I can always be aware of what's going on with them. On another page, I've made a list of all these players, and I'm just going to simply sit here and cycle through them constantly. I've set myself like a price bracket, if you like, as to what I'm willing to pay for these players. 400, again, was the very top end that I was willing to pay for these centre-backs. Saying that, I am going to bid 400 on them because they're the only two centre-backs in the team, and I just believe that there is a lot of potential for them to rise. We're down to 600 coins is the problem here, though, and I'm really going to have to go find some more stuff in our club that we can get rid of, basically. Lose money on it from selling it early to hopefully get in with these much bigger and better investments. Okay then, guys, so we've hit a little bit of a brick wall. The problem is now we have no coins. I've tried just listing up the golds. I thought, okay, let's just get rid of them, get some more coins in, but they're not even selling for discard value, basically. So the two options I have is literally discard them, which is something I'm actually considering doing, or just kind of stopping until we can get online, play some games, earn some coins that way, and then carry on with these silver investments from these league SBCs. We do have, let me just clear that there actually, the few that have sold. We do have our limited transfer list size as well because I can't log onto the console and upgrade it at the moment. And we have got a few bids that are still live on certain players here. So I'm going to keep watching these even when I'm not currently making these videos, obviously. And this is going to be my go-to trading method to start with. Now, the reason for this is I just believe there's the most potential profit here. So these cards I can imagine selling for around, I'd say 2 to 10,000. If one of them ends up being super rare and in high demand, we could easily get 10,000 coins from them. On average, though, I'm saying they're going to be premium ones of about 2,000–3,000 coins. And that's what I'm hoping to get back from them. Roughly a 600% profit at worst case scenario. Now, if you saw my transfer list as well, I am monitoring just a couple of gold players, and this is another huge transfer opportunity for you guys if you've got a little bit more coins and you're able to get them quick enough and offload them quick enough. Ideally, it's going to be when we've been able to play on the console again and we can build up a few more coins than you'd probably get from the average starter packs like we got. But you can see here, Kante, he's got 130 as his lowest buy now, 115's just been listed. But this one here has got a 50,000 coin bid. That's an absolute steal. Normally you'd say, well, it's never going to sell for 50,000 coins, but who has 50,000 coins at the moment? There's probably a small handful of people that can afford these kind of players, and there's an even smaller amount that are actually going to be monitoring them, ready to bid. It's the same for the likes of Lallana. He's going to be a premium player to start with, worth way more than 2,800 coins. He's going for 5,300 coins on bid here. So if we can just look at that, 5,000 coins here, but people are actively bidding 5,300 here. You can see how easy it is to make profit, basically, just from looking at the market. 4,300 coins here. If I had the coins, I'd buy him right now and then relist him on for the 5,300 that people are bidding. We could make 1,000 coins before tax, so about 700 after maybe. You just rinse and repeat through 82 plus players, I guess. So bigger names in bigger leagues like the Premier League, the Bundesliga, La Liga, players that are going to be in demand. And just jump on the transfer market and see if you can pick yourselves up some deals. You never know, you could find something that's been listed wrongly. There's all kinds of potential methods we can use here, but personally, I think playing around with the SBCs, and if not, going for the bigger names that are selling for cheaper because people can't afford them because they can't get onto the game at the moment, they seem to be the big two, and they seem to, well, I believe they're going to give us the most profit anyway. Seeing as we can't do anything else though in this episode, we have picked up a ton of silver players ready to go when people start completing these SBCs. So we've made some progress at least. I'm going to keep, you know what, I probably am just going to quick sell. So the players that we got from those packs, these gold players here, I'm more than likely just going to quick sell them all because each one of these represents 1, maybe 2 extra silver players. So I'm going to get rid of these, pick up some more silver players, and probably when we next jump on for a video, it'll be some gameplay footage. So we'll actually be on FIFA with the early access, fingers crossed anyway, and we'll be able to hopefully start looking at shifting some of these. It might be a bit early, we might have to hang on to them for a while, but as soon as we can upgrade our transfer list space to that 100 slots, it doesn't matter anyway, because we can just fill that up, fill these 50 slots up, fill the club up, and have near 200 players ready to sell. If they did sell for 2,000 coins each, and we have 200 players, that's 400,000 coins. Maybe I'm being a little bit too optimistic with this trading method, but I genuinely believe that it could make us a small fortune in a very quick time. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to apologize because the equipment that I'm using for this, I normally do everything directly through the Elgato, and this year I wanted to put the webcam on. I wanted to obviously put it in a better quality than this. I think this is like 720 or something. I'm trying XSplit out, and before I pay for it, I want to make sure that it actually works how I like it. If not, I'm going to try OBS, and then I can obviously edit it in Sony Vegas, I guess. But it's all new for me, so I do apologize for the quality and everything like that. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. We will have another episode hopefully out in the next couple of days, but until then, I'll catch you next time.